Today, we are going to learn all about coffee, its history, and its effect on the human body. The history of coffee stretches back centuries and is intertwined with the cultural, social, and economic development of various regions around the world. The story of coffee begins in ancient times and continues to evolve to this day, with coffee remaining one of the most popular and widely consumed beverages worldwide. The exact origins of coffee are somewhat uncertain, but its story is believed to have started in the ancient kingdom of Kaffa in present-day Ethiopia. According to popular legend, a goat herder named Kaldi noticed that his goats became lively and energetic after eating the berries from a particular plant. Intrigued, he tried the berries himself and experienced a similar effect. Word of the energizing effects of these berries spread, leading to the discovery of coffee. Coffee's popularity quickly spread throughout the Arabian Peninsula and the Middle East. By the 15th century, coffee cultivation and trade had become well established in Yemen, and the port city of Mocha became a prominent center for coffee trade. The drink gained popularity among Sufi religious orders in the region, who used it to stay awake during their nighttime devotions. Coffee reached its first major milestone in the 16th century when it made its way to the Ottoman Empire. Coffee houses, known as kahvekhane, became popular social gathering places where people would engage in intellectual discussions, play games, and listen to music. The Ottoman Empire tightly controlled the coffee trade, and attempts to cultivate coffee outside its borders were met with severe penalties. In the 17th century, coffee houses began to emerge in major European cities, including Venice, London, and Paris. They became important meeting places for artists, intellectuals, and businessmen, providing a space for the exchange of ideas and information. The European fascination with coffee continued to grow, and coffee houses became symbols of social sophistication and intellectual discourse. The demand for coffee led to the establishment of coffee plantations in various parts of the world. European colonial powers played a significant role in spreading coffee cultivation to their colonies. The Dutch established coffee plantations in their colonies in Southeast Asia, most notably in Java, Indonesia. The French introduced coffee to the Caribbean islands, including Martinique and Haiti. The Spanish brought coffee to their colonies in Central and South America, leading to the rise of coffee cultivation in countries such as Colombia, Brazil, and Costa Rica. The Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries brought significant advancements in coffee production and distribution. Innovations such as the invention of the coffee percolator and the development of steam-powered ships facilitated the transportation of coffee over long distances. This led to the mass production and widespread availability of coffee, making it a staple in households around the world. By the 20th century, coffee began to be marketed and sold by various brands. Companies like Folgers and Maxwell House became synonymous with coffee in the United States, while brands like Nestlé and Lavazza gained international recognition. Instant coffee, developed in the late 19th century, also became a convenient and popular option for consumers. In recent decades, there has been a growing interest in specialty coffee. Specialty coffee refers to high-quality beans that are sourced from specific regions and roasted to enhance their unique flavors. The rise of coffee culture and the emergence of coffee shops and cafes have contributed to the increased appreciation for specialty coffee. While coffee offers several health benefits, it is important to understand both its advantages and disadvantages to make informed choices about consumption. So for that, we will now explore the advantages and disadvantages of coffee and delve into the potential health benefits associated with moderate coffee consumption. So what are the advantages of coffee? Number 1. Coffee increases energy and alertness. Since coffee contains caffeine, a stimulant that enhances mental alertness, it can improve focus and reduces fatigue. It can also help you feel more awake and ready to take on the day. Number 2. Coffee is a good mood enhancement. Coffee has been linked to the release of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which are associated with improved mood and a reduced risk of depression, meaning it can provide a temporary boost in mood and well-being. Number 3. Coffee can enhance physical performance. Caffeine in coffee stimulates the nervous system, leading to improved physical performance and endurance. It can increase adrenaline levels, mobilize fatty acids for fuel, and improve muscle contraction. Number 4. Coffee has antioxidant content. Coffee is a rich source of antioxidants, such as chlorogenic acid and polyphenols. These compounds help protect the body against damage caused by free radicals, reducing the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, certain cancers, and neurodegenerative disorders. But what about the disadvantages of coffee? Number 1. Coffee can cause sleep disruption. The stimulating effects of caffeine can interfere with sleep quality, especially when consumed close to bedtime. Individuals vary in their sensitivity to caffeine, and excessive intake or consumption later in the day may disrupt sleep patterns. Number 2, coffee can increase heart rate and blood pressure. Caffeine can temporarily raise heart rate and blood pressure. While this effect is generally mild and temporary for most individuals, those with hypertension or cardiovascular conditions should monitor their coffee intake. Number 3, coffee can cause gastrointestinal issues. After drinking coffee, some people may experience acid reflux, heartburn, or stomach discomfort due to the acidity of coffee. Additionally, excessive consumption or consumption on an empty stomach can act as a laxative and lead to digestive issues. So now, given those advantages and disadvantages of drinking coffee, let us now discuss the health benefits of drinking coffee when taken with right amount. Number 1, drinking coffee can reduce risk of type 2 diabetes. Moderate coffee consumption has been associated with a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. The antioxidants and other bioactive compounds in coffee may improve insulin sensitivity and regulate blood sugar levels. Number 2, drinking coffee is associated with lower risk of Parkinson's disease. Studies have suggested that regular coffee drinkers have a reduced risk of developing Parkinson's disease, a neurodegenerative disorder. The exact mechanisms are still being studied, but caffeine's neuroprotective properties and its impact on dopamine levels may play a role. Number 3, drinking coffee can also play a role in protecting your liver against diseases. Coffee has been linked to a decreased risk of liver diseases, including liver cirrhosis, liver cancer, and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. The antioxidants in coffee may help reduce inflammation and promote liver health. Number 4, drinking coffee can also prevent your body from potential cancer. Some studies have found associations between coffee consumption and a lower risk of certain cancers, such as liver, colorectal, and endometrial cancers. However, more research is needed to establish causation and understand the underlying mechanisms. In summary, coffee has been there for centuries, and when consumed in moderation, it can provide several advantages, including increased energy, mood enhancement, and improved physical performance. Additionally, coffee offers potential health benefits such as reduced risk of type 2 diabetes, Parkinson's disease, liver diseases, and certain cancers. However, it's important to be mindful of potential disadvantages, such as sleep disruption, increased heart rate, and gastrointestinal issues. As with any dietary choice, individual sensitivity and moderation are key. Consulting with a healthcare professional can help determine the appropriate coffee consumption based on personal health. For more contents about health and wellness, subscribe to our YouTube channel Better Health and Wellness by clicking the subscribe button and hitting the notification bell, and always, don't forget to like and share.